Hello my friend and welcome to another absolute zinger on the Persist program. This is upper body. We are going all out today, and in fact it is the last week on the Persist program, so that is 4 weeks of this particular style of programming. So I'm going to be trying to push myself as much as I can, demonstrating some of the strength we've built through the core lifts and positions that we've been working on together. If, however, you are joining me for the first time, you don't know who I am, you are going to have a great session here regardless. This session is coached, so I'm going to be taking you through these exercises as if it's the first time. We are going to be building strength, muscle, mobility, and flexibility, tying it all together in a way that I think you're absolutely going to love. You're going to see me use a variety of dumbbells today. Long story short, you're going to want something lighter and something heavier, and we're always going to be doing a bit of trial and error to see which is going to work best for which exercise and which window, and so on and so forth. I'll explain that as we go. Long story short, you'll see me use anything from 5 kilo for some of the isolation all the way through, maybe, if I'm feeling full of beans, the 30 kilos for some of the rows and maybe the presses. Everything else I'll explain as we go. So let's just have a good time together and come away feeling that much better. Alrighty, my pals, we're going to be kicking things off with this low Spiderman lunge and T-spine rotation. Spiderman, lizard, depends who you're talking to. But the main thing we're looking for here is some nice rotation in the upper back. So we're in this high plank, big step, right foot to right hand. I'm going to reach towards the floor with that elbow, open out as much as I can, hold that position, take a big nasal breath in, and as I exhale, pull yourself wider, or indeed more open in that upper back. Rinse, repeat on that same side. So we're getting a bit of hips here, yes, to feel nice and limber. And we're using halfway there these end range breaths to open up a bit more space where we're often stiff. Lovely.
10 seconds.
Last one. Nice.
Rest.
We're going to hit the other side. Try to keep pressing through that rear leg just to get that kind of bonus hip flexor stretch there. And let's take care of business. Reach the elbow towards the floor there.
Round 2.
Open round. Nice big breath. And pull deeper into that range.
Halfway there. Seconds.
Okay, that'll do it nicely for me. We do have some plank holds today in our opening block of strength work, so I just want to use this next drill for you to not only open the shoulders, practice your bracing. That's bum tucked under, pelvis tucked, bum squeeze, abs tight. So we're going to come into this high plank on hands. Check in with that brace, just get a good feel for what that's like. But here we're going to pike the bum through the into the sky, head through the shoulders, get a nice stretch, rinse, repeat, hips down, good squeeze, and explore and breathe into this position.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Okay, crooks.
Rest.
I want you to grab your lightest pair of dumbbells. We're just going to need one for this next drill. We're going to be doing a halo for some lightly loaded rotation in the shoulders. You're going to, you can hold it like this. I'm going to hold it by the heads, if that's suitable for you. And we're going to basically draw a nice tight circle around the head, alternating directions. Think about the range that your upper arm is going through. So I'm going to try and pull it back as much as I can as I explore that movement.
Halfway there.
Good, the blood is flowing. You got over the hardest part, you got started. If you're anything like me, that first 5 minutes, you just have to get through that on any task that requires effort.
10 seconds.
Happy to have you joining me today. Wherever you're from, new friends, old friends. Okay.
Rest.
You're gonna get your other one up for our last drill. It's gonna be a Poliquin Raise. We're basically gonna curl the arms up, palms facing in, open the elbow out, and then straighten the arm.
Last round.
Up, out, straighten, control. You don't need a lot of weight for these to make them hard at all. Even though it's a warm-up, you may feel those shoulders sizzle. Don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Okay.
Rest.
Next up, we're going to want to grab something moderate to heavy. Now we are doing a single arm deep shoulder press. However, today we are doing drop sets. We're going to take a heavy-ish load that we can do. For you, it could be anywhere from like 3 to 8 reps. Just something that's tough. Once you can't do any more with good form, take something slightly lighter and then rep it out in a similar vein until you can't do any more with good form. We've got 60 seconds to do this, just for one arm, and then we repeat on the other side. This is just a nice method for pushing us just that little bit more rather than say just a straight set. All right, so it's a nice tool to use, especially in our last week here where we're really gonna gun, and it allows us to maybe use something heavier and then still get the volume on. I'm gonna use something in the middle here to demonstrate this first set. So,
Let's go.
palm facing in, shoulder pulled down, nice confident punch, control back to the start. I'm just gonna try 5 with this weight. I could do more, but as something of a warm-up / demonstrating to you the intent here, we're just gonna start there. So I've gone 5 moderate-ish reps. I'm then gonna grab something lighter. I went from 20 to a 12.5 here.
Halfway there.
And I'm gonna go again. I'll go say higher rep here to demonstrate finding a bit more fatigue, I suppose. So that's 5, 6, 7,
10 seconds.
and 8 with a bit of time left over. Now, I'm gonna do that both sides. But then just case in point, I had some time there and obviously you didn't see me struggling all that much. So I'm gonna push with those next 2 sets. Like I said, this is just a nice way of getting a feel for things. I'll do the same on the other side. Then we're gonna do our plank hold. And then we'll kind of know where we're at for our next 2 sets where we can really go for it. Okay, lovely. Oftentimes these formats, following along with a clock and stuff, does take trial and error. You won't always get everything right. That is fine. Let's come into the second side now. Make sure you're squeezing your legs and your bum. That's gonna become really important as things get heavier. I'm gonna try and match my reps here. Okay.
Halfway there.
Okay. That's given me a nice idea. I'm gonna try something heavier with that next
10 seconds.
round that we do with that. Coming up next, your choice of plank holds. You could come up on your hands, which you're probably gonna feel a little bit more in your shoulders and arms,
Rest.
or down on the forearms, which you may well feel challenging your core a bit more. Up to you, whichever you're most comfortable with or whichever you wanna challenge the most. I wanna keep a bit more tension on the shoulders here, so I'm gonna do a plank on hands. Bear in mind, these are long holds. Don't worry if you can't do the full 60 seconds. A plank done properly is tough. Make sure you're tucking the pelvis, bum squeezed, leg squeezed, abs tight, shoulders pulled apart.
Round 3.
Okay. I'm gonna shut up for this one, go to the special place. If you are doing this plank on hands, or even the forearm, think about pulling your shoulders apart. Don't sag through the middle. Pull your shoulder blades apart, lock in that position.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Okay, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna dive in back from the top, doing that sequence again. I'm gonna try my luck with the 30 kilos. I'm not sure how many reps I can get. It might just be like 2, 3, 4, then jump down to the 20s, and so on, okay? Long story short, as long as you challenge yourself here, it will be a meaningful set. Okay, let's give it our best. Hoyo!
Round 4.
I'm going 6 there. Down to the 20.
Halfway there.
Six and 6 has a nice ring to it.
10 seconds.
Ooh. Okay.
Rest.
I hope that went well for you. Again, always trial and error, all right? But as long as you worked hard, like I said, that's a job well done. See if we can match the same output on your second side. Let's have a little hydrogen. Oh, okay.
Round 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just about.
Halfway there.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
10 seconds.
Oh, but it felt good. Fun. Ooh.
Rest.
Don't worry if your sides didn't match up. Next time, what I'd recommend doing, simply do your, and this goes for all strength sets generally, do your weak side, match it up with the strong side in terms of reps. Okay, onto our plank.
Round 6.
Here we go, perfect positions. Let's dial it in. Don't lean back if you're on your hands. Keep them right under your shoulders. If, of course, you have any wrist trouble, go for the forearm option.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
And just like that, we are coming to the end of what are the largest work windows today. So don't worry, we'll be moving on after this one. So last round, definitely gonna see a drop off here more than likely if you've been working hard in that second set. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter, just go for something tough and heavy, and then slightly less tough and slightly less heavy. Whew. Okay, last one, friends. Yep.
Round 7.
Okay.
Halfway there.
Oh yeah, definitely harder. Okay, toast.
10 seconds.
Oh. Whoopsie.
Rest.
If you're anything like me, that felt much harder indeed. All right, last one. Last of the summer wine. Okay, come on.
Round 8.
Come on, 4 reps. Oh man.
Halfway there.
Oh, that was good. Oh.
Rest.
Ah. Okay, and last in the planks. Let's push this one. If you haven't been able to hold the full time, break it up as you need to. Or if you fail here, you just can't hold on anymore, take a little few second break, jump back in. Okay, last one.
Last round. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh man. Wonderful. We get a full minute off here because I'm feeling generous. Coming up now, 2 exercises for 2 sets each, and they're 45 seconds. So I just want us to go for it for those 2 sets. We've got a chainsaw row, because that's a nice heavy dumbbell row from the floor. I say heavy because you'll be able to lift heavy there. I'm keeping out my Big Bertha here. If you're new to that one, have a practice the first round and then go for it.
Rest.
And we've also got a weird and challenging wonder with the side plank Powell raise. So let's get our 1 dumbbell in place. Now you can play with your position a little bit for the chainsaw row. I'm gonna go for this long split stance, really leaning on the front leg. You wanna reach the dumbbell towards the floor, get a big stretch through the target muscle in the back, and then drive shoulder and elbow back towards hip like this, not up to the shoulder. Let's give that a go. So it's a big sweep and squeeze, control to the floor. You can even get a nice breath and reset at the bottom.
Halfway there.
Bricks. Monkey's time. Half a days. Spend the time. Do your thing.
10 seconds.
Go to trips. This is mine. Break the bricks.
Rest.
Suitably tough.
Spend the time.
Whew, great, 30 seconds, hitting the other side.
Get over it. Start with it. Take your time. Fascinate. By the way, we are here now. We cannot think about.
Ooh, yeah.
Round 2.
We cannot think about.
Halfway there.
Yourself. That time. Feel the power.
Ooh.
Now talk to me. Tell me things I want to hear.
10 seconds.
How we
One for luck.
will we define.
Okay.
Rest.
Now the side plank power raise, 2 options for your base. Firstly, the lightest dumbbell you have. Then you can either be up on the knees or on the feet. The movement, however, is this straight arm raise. Dumbbell towards the floor and then big arc up over the top of the body. Let's play. All right, this will be silent killer.
Round.
So I'm down like this, arm across the body, big sweep round, fight it down. If the side plank comes too much, just come to the knee.
Shape the ways. Shape the ways.
Halfway there.
Shape your time. Shape the ways.
10 seconds. Rest.
Killer, killer. So good for the shoulder and back. Traditionally done on a bench, so you can just focus on that. But you know, we love a little challenge on this channel. Hidden side plank gains.
Round 4.
Whoa. Think about the pulling coming from your shoulder blade.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
All of the faces there, sweet Christmas. But that's the beauty of 2 sets. We can go hard and know that it's almost over. One more. If you need to make any adjustments to those weights, depending on how those first sets were, let's do that now. Otherwise, whew. Let's attack it once more. Okay.
Round 5. Halfway there.
Ah.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah, touch. Come on, one more. Okay.
Rest.
Ooh. I must say, for the probable downside to these coach sessions, I hope you'll not have a long list, is all the breathing. You having to hear me panting away. But nonetheless, we're in it together. Okay. Last one, friends, last one. Let's go for it.
Round
Match those reps.
halfway there. 10 seconds.
Come on. Okay.
Rest.
That is likely the closest I will get to a chainsaw. At least in this lifetime. Unless we move to the country. Whew. Oh no. These were tough. These were tough. But we're tougher, so we're going to do it. All right. Power raise.
Round 7. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to make it. Oh, all right. In case you needed a bit of motivation, after this, it's all about the arms, which, you know, some would say is more satisfying, but, you know,
Last
to each their own, to each their own.
Ten seconds. Rest.
Ruthless. Okay, just shy of a minute of rest here before we finish with, and it's only right given it's our last upper body session, one of my favorite upper body finishes, Caesar pump. Caesar sit, so we're going to be in this kneeling position. We get a nice dose of flexibility, feet, ankles, knees.
Rest.
That being said, if this is just too uncomfortable and it's going to distract you from the work, come here or even do it standing, okay? I'm going to start off with a moderate to heavy dumbbell for the overhead tricep extension. Then we're going to do lateral raise and then a Zottman curl, rotating bicep curl.
10 seconds.
We're going to do an allotment of reps, no more than 40-45 seconds, so we have time to go to the next exercise.
Let's go.
So I'm going deep stretch, press. Deep stretch behind the head, press. Prioritize that deep stretch at the bottom.
Halfway there.
I went 15. Right,
10 seconds.
lateral raise now. I'm going super light so I can get a really nice controlled position. Okay, slight bend in the elbows, like you're pouring bottles out of the top. Pour the bottles out.
Halfway there.
I'm going to push it on a little bit. Yikes. 18, 19. Yabadoo.
10 seconds.
Now you could either use the same weight, Zottman curls are tough, or go a little heavier. So, palms turned out, rotate away, control it down with the palms down. Okay? Shoulders still burning. I'm gonna aim for 8 to 10 here. I'm gonna come up kneeling. Okay.
Halfway there.
8. Goodness me. Filthy, filthy
10
burn.
seconds.
I'm not crying. You are. Okay. Back from the top. Oh, shoulders getting no break today.
Halfway there.
goodness.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I got you. All right, lateral raise, lateral raise.
Halfway there.
Come on. Oh, yep, I'll do it.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna go lighter for the Zottman. Oh. And get some higher reps in. Okay. Last one, last work set here. Oh my God, even that just burns horrifically.
Halfway there.
I'm gonna get 3 more, I've decided.
10 seconds.
Ah.
Rest.
Oh. Holy mackerel, mister. That was a campaign on the upper body. Well done. Seriously, well done. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do a little stretchy pants. Now, option here, if you've been following along, to try your bridge pose again, to test it. I am so cooked, however. I'm just gonna opt for some nice stretching. Forgive me. We are going thread the needle here. Reach that top arm forward, reach the bottom one under, and relax onto it. Get a nice stretch on the outside of the shoulder and into the upper back. Oh.
Halfway there.
I'm gonna swap sides. Ooh. Oh yeah.
Ten seconds. Well done.
Oh! Well done indeed. My pedigree charm. There's more where that came from. Don't you worry. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I've decided now some of the acid is drained from my shoulders. I'm gonna try a bridge. Check in with that bridge I've been working on. So if you wanna join me, give it a go. Give it a go. Oh, getting the hips nice and high. Planting the fingers behind our shoulders. And we are gonna press and extend. Press. Oh yes, still got it. Swole and flexy. You've been a blast, my friends. You've been a blast. If you're new around here and you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. But more importantly, tell me who you are, tell me where you're from, and tell me how you found the workout. I'm gonna see you next time for lower body. Peace.